What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex. You watching the Ragin Nation show Transformers 4 Edition. This is just a web series where I talk about all things that matter to me for the production of the 4th installment of the live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 35, and we got something to talk about. But the first thing I want to talk about is thank you. I want to give thanks and appreciation for you guys at the Ragin Nation for supporting what I do, subscribing to me, liking my videos, following me on Facebook and Twitter, and just following all my videos. I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate all the people that have been sending me all types of photos and information about the production of Transformers 4. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I look around for information, but you guys who are on set in Detroit and in Chicago and wherever else, you guys have been so awesome in taking your camera phones, snapping photos, and I love that you guys have been doing that for me. So very appreciated, and thank you very much. And to some of you guys who have also been sending me information from various sources over the internet, I appreciate that as well. I just want to follow up on sending information as well, though. I want to mention that if you are going to send me information, make sure that you check the date of the source, okay? If you see an article that's posted on the internet and it has some stuff that you don't know about, check the date on that article, because most likely I will have already talked about it, or I've seen it, or it's something that I've already discussed. So check the date on the video before you decide to send it to me. It's highly appreciated, because a lot of the times I get a lot of repeat information, and it just makes it harder to sift through that information. And another thing that I want to mention is that please don't send me any information if you found it on IMDb or Wikipedia. If you don't already know, IMDb and Wikipedia is not 100% accurate because it is user-generated information, okay? It is not information that the studios put onto IMDb. It is generated by users, and thus there can be a lot of inaccurate information. This is not something that is official. This is just stuff that people put on, including rumors. So if it's from Wikipedia or IMDb, you can skip that. It's highly appreciated, but I don't need information from IMDb and Wikipedia because I can look it up myself, but I wouldn't look at those sources because they're not 100% reliable. Anyways, moving on, let's talk about some news. Something that happened last week is that Mark Wahlberg was in the news because he was seen flying a Decepticon drone ship that looks a lot like the Decepticon drone ship that Sam Witwicky was piloting in Transformers Dark of the Moon. They look very identical. It's a not very clear view of the Decepticon drone ship, but he is in fact piloting it. And I don't think this is much of a spoiler because you couldn't possibly have a human and a non-transforming ship to be something that is integral as being part of the movie. What I have to say about it, for my opinion, is that really, seriously, do they have to do the same thing for the sequel twice? Like come on. Sam Witwicky piloted a Decepticon drone ship. Now you have Mark Wahlberg piloting a Decepticon drone ship. Are they running out of ideas? So I felt a little bit weird when I saw that. But you know, who knows? Maybe it's an exciting sequence. I don't know. But I just wanted to point that out. Another thing that I want to talk about is that Mark Wahlberg was in the news again because of something he said. And he said that Transformers 4 is a standalone movie. And this is actually something that I'm happy to read about, because I want Transformers 4 to be a standalone movie. I want it to have almost nothing to do with the first trilogy, because it's not that I'm tired of seeing that story. I want to see something completely new and fresh, and that's exactly what Michael Bay wants to give to us. Like I said, he's redesigning all the robot characters, the existing robot characters. Optimus and Bumblebee got complete new redesigns, brand new characters that we've never seen before, alright? All new human cast, complete new direction. You might as well call it a reboot. And I've been calling it a reboot, but not in a reboot in the sense that they're starting from the origins all over again, but they're really just changing the direction of it. It's no longer about Sam Witwicky, as you already know. It is a sequel, it is Transformers 4, but it doesn't follow the Sam Witwicky story anymore, which is fine, because like, I don't need to see that character anymore. We've seen him enough. Let's move on to something new. Let's bring on something fresh. Let's change up the style of the movie. And let's see something that is a little bit different from your typical alien invasion of Cybertronians. Let's try something different. And who knows what Michael Bay is going to give us, but the fact that it is a standalone movie as confirmed by Mark Wahlberg means that you don't need to know about what happened in Transformers 1, 2, and 3 to really enjoy and understand what goes on in Transformers 4. In Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, there is some tie-in with the first Transformers movie. And in Transformers Dark of the Moon, there was, of course, another tie-in with Transformers Revenge of the Fallen because of what happens to the previous characters. So you have to watch all three to understand what goes on in the sequel. So Transformers 4 is not doing that anymore, and that's a good thing. So in some ways, it is a reboot, and it's not a direct sequel, as a lot of people are stating that it is, because it really isn't. Michael Bay wanted to give us something completely fresh and new and innovative, and I completely am excited about that. So that's all I gotta say in this video. Let's answer some questions from the Ragin Nation. We got a question from Zachary, and the question is... Also, are there going to be any flyers? Please respond. Is it Zachary? Yeah, Zachary. Okay. No, there are not going to be any flyers. If you mean there are going to be seekers, there are not going to be any seekers like Thundercracker and Skywarp. I don't think they're going to be in it. If they're going to be any aerial flying, like aerial robots, aerial transformers, as in ones that can fly, ones that have the ability to fly, I think there are going to be 2 of them. And if they're throwing in Dinobots, there possibly is going to be Swoop, who can fly, and rumors that Bumblebee is going to ride on Swoop, and the other flyer I believe is going to be Decepticon, and it's going to be some sort of ancient Cybertronian who has the ability to fly. I mean, if you're going to be a badass villain from Cybertron, you might as well have the ability to fly. So those are the 2 flyers that I'm thinking about, but I don't believe there are going to be any seekers at all. Now, the next question is from Chris, and he says, "Hey Alex, love your updates. I have just one question for you, and that is, do you think that Mark Wahlberg will be married in Transformers 4? Chris, I think Mark Wahlberg is going to be married, but we're not going to see his wife. I don't think there's any reason why there would be a wife character in it or written in it. I believe that it holds no significance if there is a wife character in it, because the focus of the movie in the human aspect is Jack Rayner and Nicola Peltz's character. I mean, if you're not talking about Mark Wahlberg's character. And just the judging from the way things are going, I know that Nicola Peltz's character, the daughter, is means a lot to Mark Wahlberg. Vincent Flynn, or Flynn Vincent. That's all he's got. All he has is his daughter. Maybe his wife was killed in an accident, or he's divorced or separated. I don't know, but I think that there's no wife character, and the fact is that it makes his character have a stronger caring for the daughter character. And when Jack Rayner comes in, he's trying to bust his ass, you know, making sure that take care of my daughter, make sure that you don't do anything stupid, or I'm gonna kick your ass, right? So I don't think that there's going to be a wife character, but even if there was a wife character, like, why even have her? She holds no significance to the movie. She's going to slow the movie down because this movie is about robots. Let's just have, let's get right to the point and have characters that are necessary. So I don't believe that there's going to be a wife character, and he's going to be married, but definitely no wife character. Or maybe he's just a single father that was never married. It doesn't really matter. The fact that there is no significant other for Mark Wahlberg. And there you have it. There you have it. That's all we got to talk about. I got update 36 coming up for you guys. It's going to be a really big update, and you're not going to want to miss that one, because we are going to talk about some cool stuff. And also, of course, stay subscribed to this channel, because we got giveaways. We got giveaways to do. We got this really cool and badass let me pull this out for you guys. I gotta show you this. We got a giveaway for a USB stick, a Megatron USB stick, and of course, if you are a Ragin Nation VIP member, Skywarp is being raffled. Skywarp is being raffled if you are part of the Ragin Nation VIP. So make sure you email me, raginnation@gmail.com, and find out how you become a VIP. costs a little bit of money, but I think it's worth it because they're all just random draws, and I've given away 4 Transformers to people from all parts of the world. All right, there you have it. Okay, and stay tuned for update number 36. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, like me on Facebook rather, the Ragin Nation, and also if you want to chat with me directly, follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, peace. This is Chase. Now, we already know that the Argo Z Freightliner and Optimus Prime were going head to head, and a lot of people